Hello, my name is Agatha, and this is the astrological reading for the month of August 2016 for the sign of Aries. There's the new moon which happens on the 2nd of August at 10 degrees and 58 minutes of Leo, therefore almost at 11 degrees of Leo. And then the full moon happens on the 18th of August at 25 degrees and 52 minutes of Aquarius, almost 26 degrees of Aquarius. So what does this means to you, Aries? So the new moon usually means new beginnings. In your case, this new moon happens on your 5th house, which is the house connected with love, with romance, with children, with hobbies, with also speculation, games, play. There could be for some of you a new romance, a new romantic affair with someone, and this could actually happen kind of rather suddenly, but it might have with it the seed of stability. It has the possibility to be a long-term affair. It has the possibility. I don't know if it will have or not. It depends. For others, there's nothing to do with the love. I mean, you already are married or you have a long-term partner, so it could be like a day out. You go to eat a romantic dinner with your spouse or with your partner, a long-term partner. However, there's a sacrifice that needs to be, actually a few sacrifices. It could be that the sacrifice could be in terms of what you eat. So you go out with your spouse or with your partner or your boyfriend or girlfriend to eat, but you have to limit the type of food you have for health reasons. And also in the middle of it, you might get a call from the higher ups, from your boss, like bothering you. There's something urgent in your workplace, and they're like, and you need to solve it. Something is not gonna be exactly how you wish it would be, while you're having this romantic day out with your partner. For others, it could be actually a new romance, yes, but there's a seed of sacrifice with it. You need to sacrifice something in order to have this new love affair. I don't know exactly what it is, but you need to sacrifice something, and this new love affair might bring with it like a loss of reputation. It might tarnish your reputation, your social reputation, your image. There might be, for some of you, there might be that. If it's not that, let's say it's a new hobby and you're really excited about this new hobby. In order for you to have this new hobby, you have to sacrifice something, and it might affect negatively your image, your social image, whatever it is. I don't know what type of hobby it could be, but people looking at you doing it like, he's insane or she's insane. What the hell is she or he doing? What is that? Something like that. If it's not that, it could be that something to do with your son or daughter. So a new beginning in his life or her life. It could be a new beginning in terms of love, yes, and the same things apply. So he or she needs to sacrifice something in order to have this new boyfriend or girlfriend, and his reputation or her reputation might be tarnished, and there might be a loss in terms of career or profession. In order to have to be with this boyfriend or girlfriend, he or she cannot, or you again, cannot fully be committed to his job, her job, her profession, her career of choice, something like that. So maybe your kid needs to follow this new boyfriend or girlfriend to work somewhere else, and he or she needs to leave behind something to do with her career or his career. What else? Also be aware of a strong possibility of conflict with a boyfriend or with a girlfriend, with a love interest, like there's a very strong possibility of conflict. For others, it could be really serious, so be aware of that and try to control, remove yourself from that situation in any way. If you can not have the conflict, just better. Don't drink, because if you don't put yourself in a situation where you cannot defend yourself. If you can avoid drinking, do that. If you can avoid going to a dangerous place or situation, do that. If you can avoid it, because it can come out of the blue in a very sudden way. I'm not saying it's going to happen, I'm just warning you, okay? What else? If the fifth house is also connected with how do you say this, speculation. So don't go buy stocks that you cannot afford to lose. Don't go play on the stock market in a way that you cannot afford to. Only play with money you can afford to lose. And if you buy something thinking on the long-term plan. Buy something not to sell now, like a minute later, or because you're gonna lose money if you do that. But if you buy stocks, the sacrifice would be that you cannot touch it for a very long time, and you have the possibility of earning money if you do not touch these stocks that you buy. If you buy and leave them and forget about them, if you can do that, do that. If you're gonna play on the stock market, you might lose big. Don't do it. Just play with the money that you can afford to lose. And then the full moon for you, Aries, on the 18th of August, almost at 26 degrees of Aquarius. Full moons are culminations or endings. It depends from natal chart to natal chart. Happens on your 11th house, the house of long-term plans, the house of friendships, the house of gains that you get from your career and job. So some of you might get gains from career or job, yes, but not the gains that you expected. Kinda really not the money that you expected. In order to win something, you have to lose something. I'm going to give an example. I have no idea if this is true. Let's say that in order for you to gain something in terms of your job or career, you have to, for instance, you have to lose some benefits connected with your work, with your job. So you have to gain you gain in one part, but you lose in another. You don't gain fully, and you're not happy with your gains. They might come unexpectedly, yes, but not in the way that you would wish they would come. They might be much less than you expected. Much less than you expected. If this is to do with a friendship, you might lose a friend rather suddenly. I'm going to give several examples. Imagine he or she leaves. It leaves to go in, and he or she accomplished something in terms let's say that your friend was studying to be, I don't know, a doctor, and finally around the 18th of August, he or she has the degree of, finishes up studying, so finally can be a doctor, or she can be a doctor. But that might mean like going to another country or going to a very far away city in order to be a doctor. Therefore, you're going to lose a friend. Why? Because he or she is no longer where you live. Because he or she accomplished something, accomplished the goal, just a long-term project that they wanted, but that would entail moving away, for instance. It doesn't mean a conflict. For others, it could mean a conflict, It could mean that, for instance, you just discovered, some of you Aries, that you have like a problem in terms of your health. You have a health issue that you've discovered that health issue quite suddenly. I'm going to give an example. I'm not saying this is the health issue you're going to have, or you might have. I'm not saying, it's just an extreme example. Imagine that you have diabetes. Just found out that you have diabetes, and you cannot can no longer drink the way you used to do. You cannot no longer eat the way you used to do. You have to have some type of care with when it comes to your health and your body. So you cannot go out every day with your friends or with a particular friend and drink whatever you like and eat whatever you like, because that might be that might cause a very strange that could be very negative for you, for your health and for your body. And there might be some friends or a group of friends that absolutely does not understand that, and you might actually have to stop hanging out with them in order for you to maintain your health, because you can no longer do what you used to do. If it's not a friend or a group of friends, it could be a group or organization that you used to belong to. Imagine that you belong to a group or organization in which you went, I don't know, hiking every week, or you went bungee jumping every week, and you can no longer do that because of health issues, and you have to leave that organization behind. If it's not that, it has to do with work life. So your work is very demanding. There might be some changes in your work environment, and let's say that now you have to get up every day at 4 a.m. and you used to go out with your friends after work, but now you have to get up at 4 a.m. You cannot be at until midnight or 2 a.m. hanging out with your friends in a bar or just talking or whatever. So you have to make changes because of your work life, because there are some changes in your work life, and some friends might not understand that, and you have to kind of stop hanging out with them because of things to do, or with duties and responsibilities connected with your work life. Again, around the 18th of August, be aware. Do not drink. Don't overdrink. Do not put yourself in a situation. And this could be connected with colleagues. This could be connected in your work environment. And this could be connected with higher ups, with authorities, with bosses. Do not put yourself in a situation where there could be physical violence towards you. I'm not saying that's going to happen, okay? I'm just kind of paranoid. I have Scorpio rising, so this is my paranoia, okay? I have no idea. I just feel that I need to give all possible explanations to the aspects that I'm seeing. I'm seeing Pluto trine Venus at 15 degrees in an Earth trine. So the trine could be a positive aspect, or it could be like a fluid aspect. I just see bad aspects all around, and I see one good aspect. When there's bad aspects all around and there's one good aspect, it does not mean, it could mean, but it does not mean that that's the only thing that is safe in your life during this time. It might mean that the energies connected with these two planets, which is Pluto and Venus, could much more easily manifest, and it could manifest in a way which is not positive at all. I don't want to scare you, I just want to give all possible meanings. Pluto is connected with rape, I'm sorry to tell you. Venus is connected with love and sex also, and love affairs. So again, if there's a work party, a party in your job, don't drink. Do not drink. Do not put yourself in a situation where you cannot, from which you cannot easily escape. If you have the choice to go in a way, something that puts you at risk at somehow, even a small, don't do it. That's what I'm trying to say. Don't do it, don't drink, drink water, even if everyone else is telling you, oh, you're very boring, screw them, don't. Okay, just keep yourself safe. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Keep yourself safe, because whatever happens, you might not be able to see it. Okay, why do I say this? Because this Venus opposes Neptune in the 12th house. It could be, not easily seen. It could be kind of invisible. Just be safe, okay? Be safe. What else? I think I've mentioned everything. I'm very paranoid. Don't be afraid, okay? It's my Scorpio rising. This depends from natal chart to natal chart, okay, Aries? It depends. And this is very general, so see your moon sign, your rising sign, and if you'd like a private consultation, please send an email to dunyazad@gmail.com. I'd be delighted to work with you. That's it. Bye bye.